Hello, my fellow caffeine addicts. How you doing? My name is Mira Animations, and I am redesigning an old concept from when I was a kid, in hopes that I can turn it into my own web animated series. Somehow. Yeah, somehow. It's gonna happen. There's no maybe in this. So when I was younger, I loved Miraculous Ladybug when it first came out. Season 1 was great, and the concept really hit with me. So I decided I'm gonna do my own series based on the pack of cards. So the series was called The Deck of Heroes, and now as an adult, I want to make my old copycat into a new thing. Clubs, or the holder of clubs, is the first one I designed, and she is the sweet girl. She's very helpful, team player, but the only thing that she forgets is to think for herself. Basically, a robot that does anything that you ask of her. She's originally supposed to be the mom of the team, but I decided that's not her anymore, and instead, let's make her a doormat. That'll be fun for character development. Her design, I wanted something comforting and nice to look at, so I got inspired by Hilda. And the color palette I've seen Hilda is really, really beautiful. It's really nice to look at, it's comforting. You get this really sense of just like, wow, I'm being put in a warm blanket. That's what I wanted for her. She's one of those girls that has a hobby that you think is really, really good, but over time, you see it becomes an addiction. She collects a lot of pins that she holds up on the wall. That's a massive collection that she's bought for herself, given to by friends. And it's really pretty, but she could probably make a good fortune selling them. She's also extremely athletic and pretty healthy. She's pretty toned, but she wears a lot of baggy clothes to keep it hidden, so you wouldn't know from looking at her. She wears a lot of warm tones and really likes to just think and feel sometimes, but it makes her a good listener, even if you think she's just staring into space. I made her the holder of clubs because I wanted a character who would genuinely have ideas and couldn't do anything about it because she forced herself not to. But I want her to achieve something in the world. Next is Spades. Spades was my second character design, and I wanted this happy guy who made sure clubs doesn't accept a joint just because someone said it would be fun. He is a bookworm, he loves to draw comics, and is the one of the friends that just really gets you into bad situations. He'll protect you, but not from himself. I wanted him to wear comfy clothes that he can walk around in easily, and I thought it would be cute if he had this kind of ponytail that he can barely tie up, and it fails most of the time. He's the kind of guy who wants the best out of a bad situation, even if it's just really him suffering and it's him being uncomfortable. But inside, he'll try and do what he can to help everyone else, make sure everyone else is happy. Spades is the character I kind of want to be selfish for once in his life. To just have one thing that he can say, this is mine, you don't get to touch it, you don't get to describe my feelings. This is what I want. Spades is also the really, really weird one who just does random things just to make sure you can laugh. So if he's quiet, it's a problem because you know he's not either well or he's just really sad. Spades is also wants to try and make either a book or a comic book on his own. which, well, artists, we do that a lot. But he genuinely just wants to see if he can do it, just out of anything. And he's still figuring out a lot about himself, mostly his career path and what he's truly into, because hobbies are one thing, career is another. Or he can do both. We can see what happens. Hearts is the no-nonsense kind of girl who wants to just get rid of Spades, but it's been so long that now she can't really imagine her life without him. She's the smallest one out of all of them, measuring about 5'1", and is an absolute girl boss. Don't think because she's tiny she can't just rip you apart. Design is more of muted colors, and her philosophy is be ready to work at all times. So if that means just putting on a coat and leaving the house, it's a go. She is extremely loving as a person and very patient. She is one of those people who will wait hours for a lot of things. But she's also decided to hide all of her emotions and keep them down, because it's really not her place in her belief to just keep saying, oh, I'm upset, oh, I'm angry, oh, I'm sad, or I'm really happy. It's more of, let's just get the job done. We don't need this right now. We can go back to bed and cry later, kind of thing. I love the little gap between her teeth. It's so cute. It makes her look more childish than she wants, but I think it's really cute. And she mumbles when she talks because she doesn't want you to see the little gap. And it's so cute. I love her so much. Diamonds is also a lot like Hearts, but he's trying so hard and it's just not working out for him. He has that look that looks like he's really pissed off all the time like her, but he's faking it really, really bad. Hers is more on the natural side. His uniform is the most tidy out of all of them. He has to do it because that's what his parents want for him. He's the new one in the group, so he's trying his best to keep it together because these are new people. I don't know you, you don't know me. Let's keep it that way. He's extremely sarcastic and moody too when he's very comfortable. And his palette is more on the reserved side to show that. But in some areas, he'll try and wear what he wants, like the little shoes with the cat paw print at the bottom. His hair is actually the one that is dyed as an act of rebellion, but because it's really close to his hair color, no one really notices. But a win is a win in his case. He loves really weird things, but he doesn't really get the chance to express it. So if he can really hide it as much as possible, he will, because he can't really upset his parents to any degree. And it's really sad because he wants to just go out and get a croissant every once in a while, and I hope the group will do that for him. But anyways, that is all of them. That is all the heroes in their natural forms. These are just the concepts, but I hope to do more with them, to explore the world, and in the next video you will see me design their hero suits and powers. So if you want to continue with this series, follow for more, because I hope by next year's summer I will have at least one pilot episode out, and I genuinely want to tell this story. I'm really excited. I want to do this. And I hope that you can join me on this journey. So thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day.